What's good? What's going on, people of YouTube? It's your boy M. Lee, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Art. Inside this Behind the Art video, I'll be giving you guys a look at a video I shot for an artist that goes by Uncle Tough. You know, real cool guy. I actually met him while randomly filming at Sunset Cliffs here in San Diego and stuff like that. Just, was originally supposed to go on a hike, just walk around and enjoy the scenery, but I ended up bringing my film equipment because I just can't help it. And I was just filming with my shoulder rig and my Canon T3i, and I ran into him. He was chilling with a buddy or whatever, and they were both playing their guitars and stuff like that, and I recorded a little bit of footage for them and stuff. Asked him, can I record them real quick playing their guitars? He said yeah, and I sent him his footage, and he fell in love with it. So he sent me some of his music, and we took off from there. So that said, this actual video, and as you can see, I was setting up my camera crane or whatever, which is one of my most favorite pieces of equipment that I own so far, besides my cameras, of course. And this video was actually done months and months ahead of time before I actually decided to release it to YouTube and stuff like that, and to the public. And the reason why it took so long to actually release it is because it's simple. Because when I first watched the footage and the final video, I kind of felt like something was missing. It kind of didn't have that extra push to it. It actually really didn't grab me. It kind of felt like it was getting repetitive after like the second minute to 2 to 3 minutes. It kind of felt like it was getting repetitive, showing the same scenes and stuff like that. And I showed it to him and told him my thoughts on it, and he agreed with me that he really liked it, no doubt. But he kind of like felt like, yeah, it is kind of missing something. So we're trying to figure out what we're gonna add to it, and we both really didn't know what we wanted to add and stuff. He had some footage of his own, some pictures and stuff. I kind of didn't really want to pop no pictures up. I wanted to just be all video. So after a few weeks and a couple of months, I decided, I texted him saying I'm gonna go back out and film some more scenes, all by myself and stuff like that. And with that said, it took so long that I actually ended up shooting this video with 3 different cameras: my Canon T3i and the Canon Vixia HF G10. The reason why I use the T3i is simple, because I use that for all my videos and stuff. It's real crisp. I wanted to make sure that the video mostly consists of the Canon T3i, because the DSLR footage is way above a camcorder and stuff like that. Even though this is the camcorder I'm using, is like a $1,200 to $1,400 camcorder. And so that said, I was using the T3i to make sure the image, I get some sharp footage and stuff like that. I was using the video camera for the far away zoom shots, because I don't got a zoom lens, and I would never use a zoom lens on a shoot video on a DSLR, because it's kind of unprofessional to use a super long zoom lens while shooting music videos or videos with a DSLR anyways, or camera for all that measure. And I'm not about to buy a $2,000 or $1,500 zoom lens just to be able to zoom to 300 millimeters and stuff like that. That's kind of ridiculous, just to be able to zoom super far, so I use my G10 on those shots. And then the third camera comes in is because I sold my T3i to upgrade to the Canon 6D. I actually ordered that camera the very first day of 2014, January 1st. And I got here like January 15th or January I think 5th or something, like somewhere around there. I just got it early this year, and I was so happy with it. And a little bit after that, that's when I filmed the scenes, the extra scenes for the footage for the video. And I'm willing to bet that you guys probably can't guess what footage is what, because like I said, I shot it with 3 different cameras. And it's actually good that I really didn't like the original footage, because he actually had time to remaster the actual song. So this song that you're hearing inside the video is actually the remastered version. That master version that we originally shot the video with, that I originally edited the video with, should I say, was actually going to be inside the main video. But over the time that we were waiting to see what we were going to do with the video, he ended up working on the song even more. And there's some parts inside the original song that I liked over the remastered one. Like when the birds are flying overhead, it was like a high-pitched guitar sound right when I popped that part in. I did that part on purpose, and like it went perfectly with the strings and how that part sounded. So, but then again, the remastered version don't have the high-pitched like scream of the guitar on that part. It kind of does, but it doesn't have it how the first version had it in there. And all in all, the remastered version does sound cleaner, and it does, you know, add a little bit more flavor inside certain parts and stuff like that. And also the original video that I edited was actually shorter or whatever, because I didn't have enough footage. Actually, I did have enough footage, but like I said, it was so much repetitive footage, I didn't want to add that much in. So I ended the video a little bit early, right when the song started to die down. I had the sunset pop in, and that part was actually perfect. I actually wanted to keep it like that, ending on that part or whatever, but he wanted to play through the whole song and stuff like that. So, you know, I still got both versions on my computer. I got the remastered version, I got the remastered short version, I got the regular mastered version short and stuff like that. I still got all that, you know, all those videos on here and stuff. So if I ever did want to show that off or put that in up on this video or up on my YouTube page, should I say. So with that said, people of YouTube, it's been your boy Emily. Thank you guys for watching the behind the scenes or behind the art episode. Got more coming up. It took me even a long time to get this done, you know. So yeah, trying to get some stuff done. Be looking out for my next one coming up soon that I did for MOG Mervin, his latest video I did. So be looking out for that. Peace.